comfortable?
Yes, I am.
Alright, so I'm your examiner today. My name's RP. What's your full name?
My name is Avik Dhawan.
Okay, Avik, can I see your ID please?
Yeah, sure. Here it is.
Let me check it. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you so much.
Pleasure, sir.
So, how many languages do you speak?
So, I am fluent in 3 languages, which are Hindi, English, and Punjabi.
Alright, so why are you taking the IELTS exam?
So, IELTS exam is the major English proficiency test, which tests our level of English. And second most important thing is we can go abroad by taking this test. If we score very good bands, we can go different countries such as Canada, Australia, or New Zealand, which are my dream countries to study in. And it also opens so much doors for me to get better opportunities. If I'm not satisfied with the opportunities I get in my country, I'll take the English test and go outside and learn new languages, new studies, and meet new people. That's all.
Okay, so what will you do if you pass your IELTS exam?
So first thing will be I'll be very happy and I'll thank to God and my teachers, whom teacher majorly Mr. Punia sir. And second thing I'll do is to grab the chance to go abroad, and I'll book visa of my favorite country, that might be Canada or Australia. That's it.
Okay, how long have you been studying English?
So I'm studying it from first standard, but learning it more better and more efficiently I am learning from 6th class. And it was my favorite subject in my class, in my school.
Okay, so did you enjoy English at school?
Yeah, it was my favorite subject, and I used to learn English from in every class, and every by good passing time it was I'm getting to know better and better English, and it was my favorite subject in my school, and I scored the best marks in English also.
Okay, so what do you find most difficult about learning English?
So to be honest, I'm very good in speaking it, listening it, but the most difficult part of English is grammar. I stuck at that, and if someone asks me how many adjectives are there or how many pronouns are there, I'll be shook, and I'll be not able to answer the question.
Okay, and what do you think the best way to study a language?
From my opinion, the best way to study a language is listening it, and listening it more and more and on a continuous mode. And the second thing you can do is speak it. After you listen, you can speak it, you can talk in it, you can do mirror practice also. That will be also very helpful. But listening it, see, I have improved my English by seeing web series or English channels, English news channels. So that helped me a lot to learn the English language.
Okay, this is your cue card time.
Okay.
I will give you cue card, question card.
Okay.
And your topic for today's cue card is talk about something that you borrowed from a person you know.
Okay.
And what you borrowed, when you borrowed it, why you borrowed it, and when you returned it.
Okay.
So I'll give you 1 minute to note down your important point if you want. You want some important points to note down?
Yes, yes.
Fine. This is paper.
Thank you so much.
The pen you can use from here, right? Start. Your time's up, please. Start.
Okay. So the thing I borrowed was a book, namely The Merchant of Venice by William Shakespeare. I borrowed it 3 months ago from my friend whose father is a teacher in an English school, and who have a small library kind of thing in their house. So I just called him and asked him if there is some book available there which is free that I can read in that crisis. I borrowed it at the time of nationwide lockdown due to coronavirus, and I borrowed it by asking him on phone that I want to take it, can I come, or like that.
So why you borrowed that book?
So I'm very into books. I just love reading, and the best way to pass my time is reading. So I was done with the books which I have at my place. So I just called my friend and I asked him to get the book which he had. So he gave me the book Merchant of Venice, as I already told, and I took it and read it thrice in this lockdown, and still it is with me.
Okay, so what kind of book it is?
So it is a book written in 16th century by William Shakespeare, and it's about human greed and materialistic things and money, greed, and it tells us how to live in the society, how to help needy and poor. The main protagonist of the novel is Antonio, who is a very kind man who helps his friends, who helps needy and poor, and the antagonist is a cruel Jewish man who just want to like suck the blood of Antonio and wants the piece of flesh in return of his money.
Okay, so I'd like to ask some more questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So what do Indian people borrow most?
So Indian people borrow money, clothes, or automobiles like bikes or cars, and in some rarest of the rare case might be jewelry also. All these kind of things are borrowed by Indians.
Okay, and does borrowing things make people uncomfortable?
Yeah, if they ask something valuable and near to my heart, it will be very uncomfortable. By taking an example, I just love my car. If someone asks me to give them that car for 3 to 4 days, or I am just scared of giving it and very uncomfortable of giving the car.
Okay, and what to do if you don't want to lend something to others?
So can you repeat the question, please?
I mean, what to do if you don't want to lend something to others, you don't want to give to others?
The best thing will be a polite no. Or if I want to use the thing for that time, I'll just say a polite no and convince them that I just want to use it and it is in need of me at that time. I'll do this.
Okay, and what would you do if your friend didn't return the item on time?
So first I'll understand the situation, why he hasn't returned the book, and second I'll ask him about the thing I had lent him, and I'll ask him very politely that if he is in the position to return the thing or not. That's it.
Okay, and last question for today, and that is, what kind of problems are associated with borrowing things?
So the most common problem with borrowing and lending thing is wear and tear. If we lend something valuable or our clothes, there is a very high risk of getting them torn or giving them very nasty or in a stale condition, which will be very uncomfortable for me to take it or use it again. Or in the case of automobile, like if I lend my car to someone and by any chance if it met an accident, it will be very disheartful for me, or very I am very near to my car, so it will be very disgraceful. Or if someone asks me for jewelry and they might lost it or they might keep it, so it will be very disheartful for me to give it or borrow it.
Okay, this is the end of your speaking test. Thank you so much.
Pleasure to meet you.